everyone, my name is Laili Sabrina and today I will present about an overview of global coffee consumption trends, focusing on how different regions consume coffee and what that means for business in the coffee industry. First is introduction to the global coffee market. Coffee is one of the most widely consumed beverages in the world and ranks among the top traded commodities, right alongside oil and gold. But how coffee is consumed isn't the same everywhere. Consumption patterns are shaped by a variety of factors such as culture, income levels, lifestyle trends, and even historical influence. For example, Scandinavian countries have a long-standing tradition of coffee drinking, while in many Asian nations, tea has historically been more dominant, but that's changing. In recent years, the global coffee landscape has been shifting. We're seeing strong growth in emerging markets, driven by urbanizations, the rise of the middle class, and a growing interest in global coffee culture. Meanwhile, traditional markets like Europe and North America are evolving with a move towards specialty and sustainable coffee. And next, coffee consumption by region. This bar chart gives us a snapshot of per capita coffee consumption by region, measured in kilograms per person per year. Europe clearly leads the way. Countries like Finland, Norway, and Sweden are consistently among the highest consumers. Coffee there isn't just a beverage, it's an essential part of social life and daily routines. In North America, particularly the US and Canada, also high consumption, although growth has been relatively stable over the past decade. In contrast, Asia is a region to watch. While per capita consumption is lower compared to the West, it's increasing rapidly. Countries like China, South Korea, and Japan are seeing a rise in trendy coffee shops, international chains, and even home brewing culture. In South America, home to some of the world's largest coffee producers, like Brazil and Colombia, also has a strong culture of coffee drinking, though it varies widely by country. Africa shows moderate consumption overall, but with major growth potential, especially among the younger. And next, we have yearly growth trends. Now, let's look at the broader trend of total global consumption over the past decade from 2015 to 2024. As you can see, global coffee consumption has been gradually increasing year by year. There are a few tips, most notably around 2020 to 2020, which is aligns with the global disruption caused by COVID-19 pandemic. Lockdown effect Lockdown affected cafe and restaurants and supply chains were impacted. However, what's important is the strong recovery in the years that followed. This suggests that global demand for coffee is resilient and growing. In fact, the trend has accelerated in some regions due to changes in consumer behavior, such as the rise of online coffee order, home brewing, and premium coffee purchase. And next we have business opportunities and market potential. So, what does all this mean for business? There are clear opportunities in the Asia Pacific region. Rising incomes and urban lifestyles are fueling coffee demand. Younger consumers are also more willing to try new formats such as cold brew, flavored coffee, and especially beverage. And in Africa, the market is relatively underserved, but with a young population of with a young population and increased exposure to global food and drink trends, there is growing interest in coffee, especially among urban dwellers. Countries like Ethiopia and Kenya are not only coffee producers, but also starting to see growth in local consumption. Another major trend in the rise of specialty coffee. Around the world, consumers are seeking more than just a caffeine fix. They want ethically sourced bean, unique taste profile, and premium experience. This is where small batch roaster and third wave coffees thrive. Strategically, companies should consider to forming local partnership, to navigate culture preference and distribution channel. Adapting flavors, packaging, and marketing can make a huge difference. Post-pandemic, digital marketing and e-commerce are playing bigger role. More consumer are buying beans online, subscribing to coffee delivery service, or engaging with brands on social media. And finally, there is a growing global focus on sustainability, especially in Europe and North America. Consumers increasingly want to know where their coffee comes from and how it impacts the environment and communities. And last, we have conclusion. To summarize, the global coffee consumption is on the rise, driven largely by emerging markets like Asia, while traditional market remains strong. The real growth is happening where the coffee is still relatively new cultural trend. Businesses in the coffee industry, whether large chains or boutique brands, need to understand these shifting dynamics. By staying aware of regional trends and consumer behavior, they can make smarter investment and marketing decisions. Because at the end of the day, coffee is more than a drink, it's a growing global business. And that's all for me, everyone. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and see you next time.